Newfield network has changed my life. I'm able to accept myself in a much more meaningful way than I used to before. And that experience is something I wouldn't have had without Newfield network. My name is Luca. I'm from Germany. I've been traveling the last 5-6 years, trying different jobs and trying to find where I want to go. I've just been kind of looking for something more meaningful in my life, and that's how I ended up here. I grew up in a small village in Germany. I felt like that community I grew up in was very small-minded in the sense of I felt very stuck and I felt like I couldn't really fulfill my potential. So I ended up going out of that little bubble I grew up in, and I started traveling the world and exploring, going to different countries, different cultures, trying to explore where do I want to go with my life. And I was looking for something more meaningful, more purposeful. And I've been really struggling with finding that. And eventually I decided I can look up some coaching certifications. What really made a difference for me with Newfield was that it was the journey almost from the head to the heart. You started this journey of getting in touch with yourself, and you start exploring what's going on inside of you, your emotions, your feelings. And the moment I talked to people from Newfield, it just felt right from the first moment on. Before the course, there were a lot of things I told myself in my head. Maybe I'm too young, maybe I'm not good enough. But the moment we start the 6-day intensive, it was just a very beautiful experience, especially the facilitators. They just brought such a beautiful energy, so much care and love and passion to the 6 days. And it felt like this connection of people from all over the world with the same intention, the same care and curiosity about coaching. And people from all different backgrounds. Everyone was such a unique, different personality, bringing it all together. And it was such an interesting experience to slowly start to learn about each other's journey, and then learning together and having this transformational experience. And people were starting to open up and talking about things. And that's something I wasn't used to really before. You really start to get in touch with something that's going on inside of you. I usually would not talk about those things. I would try to avoid getting in touch with those feelings. And it felt like a very transformational experience for me. I learned so much about things I tried to avoid or tried to not talk about, tried to not deal with. And I really got in touch with places inside of me I wasn't even aware of before. And that awareness in so many situations of my life has just been a transformational experience for me. In my day-to-day life, with my family, with my friends, with people I'm working, I'm grateful every day that I'm part of this community now. Newfield network has changed my life. I can see the world through different eyes. I walk around the world and I can see more beauty in the nature. I can see more beauty in people around me, in cultures, in places I'm going to, but also in myself. I'm able to accept myself in a much more meaningful way than I used to before. And that experience is something I wouldn't have had without Newfield network. I want to carry out that gift Newfield gave me, to carry it out in the world and use it to be of service to people in this world.